Phoenix Audio presents
Alien 3 by Alan Dean Foster. Funny thing about nightmares. They're like a chronically reoccurring disease. Mental malaria. The only cure is good sound sleep, and that just feeds the infection. So you try not to sleep. But in deep space, you don't have any choice. Avoid the cryonic chambers, and the boredom on a deep space transport will kill you. Or even worse, you'll survive, dazed and mumbling after the sacrifice of 10, 20, 30 years of useless consciousness. A lifetime wasted gazing at gauges, seeking enlightenment in the unvarying glare of readouts of limited colors. Not many professions where it's considered desirable to sleep on the job. Not a bad deal at all, except for the nightmares. They're the inescapable downside to serving on a deep space vessel. Normal cure is to wake up, but you can't wake up in deep sleep. The machines won't let you. Along with your respiration and circulation, your unconscious musings are drawn out, lengthened, extended. A single dream can last a year, too, or a single nightmare. The four sleepers on board the Sulaco alternately dreamt and rested, speeding along their pre-programmed course. Ripley, Hicks, Newt, even Bishop, though what was left of Bishop was easy to maintain. He was used to being turned on and off. Of the four, he was the only one who didn't dream, didn't have nightmares. It was something he regretted. However, the designers of the advanced Android series to which he belonged would have regarded dreaming as an expensive frivolity. Hicks was the worst off of the sleepers, not because his nightmares were any more severe than those of his companions, but because the injuries he had recently suffered did not lend themselves to extended neglect. He needed the attention of a modern, full-service medical facility, of which the closest example lay another 2 years' travel time away. Something moved in the sleep chamber that was not part of the ship, though in a sense that it too was wholly driven by programming. It was not so very different from the cold, indifferent corridors it stalked. A single imperative inspired its relentless search, drove it mindlessly onward. Not food, for it was not hungry and did not eat. Not sex, for it had none. It was motivated solely and completely by the desire to procreate. Though organic, it was as much a machine as the computers that guided the ship, though it was possessed of a determination.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?